Alright guys, I'm gonna run through the liquid generation method using the splitter for a infinite Obsidian machine. As you can see here, I've got my machine set up. I'm gonna assume you already know how to use the liquid generator. If you don't, just use Google or check one of the other YouTube videos. I'm using the tunnel method down here, which I'll show you in a second. First, I want to discuss what my setup is here and why I have it this way. First, with water, you'll notice that I have two pools, two levels of liquid here on both sides. This is because I'm going to use the overflow from the liquid to ensure a steady stream into the pool. You'll see in a second here. I found if the second pool wasn't here, there would actually be breaks in the flow between each of my clicks. As you can see the stream on the left there is consistent. It's a steady stream. I think this is because the liquid in the second pool, the overflow, compensates for the time between my clicks. And if you'll notice, you don't have to click the pool to refill your bucket. You just have to spam your left mouse button on the splitter itself. And I don't know if it's just my game, but sometimes the pool itself that you're splitting will bug, and you can't click the bucket in it. It won't let you pick it up. And the second pool actually helps you fix that, because you can just grab a bucket out of there and then, you know, go back to business. So that's water, easy enough, because it flows so rapidly. It fills up. You can fill an entire reservoir in less than a minute, because of the rate at which the liquid flows. Lava, on the other hand, is significantly slower. It's at least, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times slower. Think of it as like syrup or something. It moves very slowly. So rather than just using one splitter like I do with water, because it moves so quickly, you have to use more. Otherwise, using the same method, I'm standing above it instead, not in the middle, so I can reach both splitters. I don't know if you can tell, but there's two splitters here. If you just use one splitter, you have to wait. See, it takes significantly longer for it to drain. And if you pick it up too soon, I just bugged it, so I'm going to grab a bucket. If you just spam click, you'll note, look how slow the flow is. See that there's breaks there in the middle. When you pick it up, it effectively cuts off the flow. It stops it completely. So I thought, well, why not just split it in two? So now I'm going to run two splitters simultaneously, alternating between both to increase the flow. And unfortunately, even using two doesn't speed it up to the speed of water. To catch up with water, you'd have to run, I don't know, 4 or 5 splitters. And I'm not that good. Maybe someone else can pull that off. But I can barely handle 2 because of the bugs, and if you miss one, I have to drop down and unbug it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. Now, once I get it going, you see, I just have to go back and forth and refresh each splitter every, I don't know how long it takes, maybe 5 seconds or so. And I'm just alternating. This effectively doubles the lava flow. So that speeds it up a little bit, and you'll see it's a faster stream going down. It's still not quite fast enough. It takes me maybe 10 minutes to fill this. But using the tunnel system down here for the obsidian generation, it actually doesn't matter, because you need much less lava to generate obsidian than water. 1 bucket of lava will fill this whole tunnel here, and that's just 1 bucket. Whereas with water, it's going to take, I don't know how many squares that is, around 20 buckets. So it's a 20-to-1 water to lava ratio, which is great because lava is so darn slow. So that helps us a lot. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and generate some obsidian so you can at least see how that works. So I grab a bucket of lava out of my reservoir, and I'm just going to dump it somewhere in the middle there. And it's going to spread out over the course of a few seconds and fill the chamber. And the reason I'm using dungeon bricks here is because they take 2 smacks with the pickaxe to break. So I don't have to worry about messing up and you know, killing myself with lava down here. So now that the lava is spread, I'm going to go ahead and smack this brick and let the water in. And, you know, as you expect, I'm just going to run across and generate the obsidian. And that's all there is to it. If the water gets stuck in the tube, just throw down a torch in there, and it'll kick it right back up. And now that's all the lava's gone, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some stone in there. This is wasting a ton of water, but as you can see here. But like I said, it doesn't matter because water is so easy to create in the reservoir, so it doesn't really matter. My tube's here about half full. My reservoir is about half full in terms of lava. But if you consider how many buckets that is, I just got maybe somewhere between 20 and 30 obsidian from that one bucket. And if you look in here, there's, you know, I don't know how many, there's like 30, 40 buckets in there. And up here, I can, each split is half a bucket. So if this were full, it would be, you know, 1,000 something obsidian or something. It would be a crazy amount. So that's that. I hope it all makes sense. If you're confused about something, just ask and I'll try to answer. Thanks for watching, and good luck.